A day after a gunman opened fire on a concert in Las Vegas, American officials are grappling with its aftermath, fighting to save lives in hospitals, struggling to reunite families, mourning and investigating, while also contending with a crisis off the mainland, the recovery of hurricane-ravaged Puerto Rico. President Donald Trump is en route to the island early Tuesday morning, before any new updates from Nevada authorities on the Sunday night shooting. Here's what we know: a gunman killed 59 people and wounded 516 when he opened fire from a 32nd floor hotel room into the crowd at a country music festival on the Las Vegas Strip. He had 23 guns in the room, including AR-15 style rifles, and another 19 and thousands of rounds at his home, in the Mesquite, Nevada. He checked into the large, two-room suite on 28 September, and broke windows to fire outward. Authorities named the suspect as 64-year-old Stephen Paddock, a wealthy real estate investor and gambler. Described by family as having no strong political or religious feelings, his motive remains unknown. Trump called the attack an act of pure evil on Monday, and said he would visit Las Vegas on Wednesday. The White House resisted calls to consider new gun laws, saying it would be premature to discuss them. Republicans in Congress, set to loosen rules on silencers, delayed their plans. Before departing for Puerto Rico on Tuesday, the president broached the shooting. "What happened in Las Vegas is in many ways a miracle," he said. "The police department has done such an incredible job, and we'll be talking about gun laws as time goes by." Although police have not described the shooter's mental health at all, the president called him a sick man, a demented man, "a lot of problems, I guess. We're looking into him very, very seriously. We're dealing with a very, very sick individual." On Puerto Rico, rescue and recovery teams are still struggling with the devastation on the island, where millions of people have limited or no access to safe water, electricity, shelter, or medicine. At least 16 people have died since Hurricane Maria made landfall as a Category 4 storm on 20 September. The mayor of San Juan, Carmen Yulín Cruz, pleaded for help, saying on Friday, "If anybody out there is listening to us, we are dying." Trump derided the mayor over the weekend, and said attacked critics who said his administration was slow to help Americans on the island, calling them politically motivated ingrates. The governor, Ricardo Rossello, said that in an optimistic scenario 80% of Puerto Rico could have power by the end of October. Overall recovery for the territory, which was struggling with a long-running financial crisis before the storm, could take a decade. Rossello ordered an indefinite curfew to deter crime. The president again defended the work of federal authorities while claiming that local officials were not doing enough. He compared efforts to those on the mainland after Hurricanes Harvey and Irma, and said Cruz has come back a long way. He again said locals were not doing enough. "We need their truck drivers to start driving trucks. In Texas and in Florida, we get an A+. And I'll tell you what, I think we've done just as good in Puerto Rico, and it's actually a much tougher situation. But now the roads are cleared, communications is starting to come back. We need their truck drivers to start driving trucks. On a local level, they have to give us more help. But I will tell you, the first responders, the military, FEMA, they have done an incredible job in Puerto Rico. And whether it's her or anybody else, they're all starting to say it. I appreciate very much the governor and his comments. He has said we have done an incredible job, and that's the truth."